Lacy will never beat these allegations. Look, it's the first time I hear about this, alright? I don't know nothing much, but credits goes to ItsJanke, alright? Just in case anyone will tell me where's the credits, it goes to ItsJanke. Without further ado, let's just get straight to it, alright? Let's just see what's going on with Lacy.
Lacy has proven to be one of the most controversial creators on the internet over the past couple of years, with new accusations coming out around his name nearly every single day, making him look worse and worse as time goes on. And while a large amount of the hate is actually due to the relationship he currently has with his girlfriend Darla, because over the past year or so, it's gotten exposed that she hasn't only cheated on him numerous times, but also tried to ruin his relationships with some of his closest friends. See, out of everyone that Lacy collaborates with on stream, Stable Ronaldo is one of the most important to recognize, because not only is he one of Lacy's best friends, but he also has quite the past with Darla Claire. A few years ago, Darla would collaborate on stream with Clix, where they would make content flirting back and forth, and Clix would even state that they were exclusively talking to each other at one point. However,
No, wait, that's old if I remember. I remember, I think Darla cheated on him once, but then he forgave her that, which is an L from Lacy. You shouldn't forgive a woman who cheats. But whatever. Let's just see what's happening now. Is she cheating again? If that's so, then Lacy, I feel bad for you.
believe it or not, Darla would also cheat on him as well, which with Clix and Ron also being really good friends, Ron would confront her for what she did.
This girl is literally playing you! Your girl, your little girl that you raised is clout chasing and using my best friend! I don't give a I don't care! I'm not allowing it! I'm not allowing it, bro! I'm not allowing it! I don't give a Like, you are being played, bro! You are being played! Like, get that through your head!
So show me how
W best friend. W friend. Ron is a W. Ron is a W for that. I'm proud of him. I love Ron, bro.
I'm gonna play it. Show me how I'm gonna play it.
The you mean show you how you're getting played? She hung out with her ex the day after you guys talked!
She wasn't dating him.
Ex! Past! In the past!
This just shows how Darla was perceived on the internet before she ever dated Lacy. Everyone in the streaming community saw her as someone who was not loyal, someone who played Clix and was damn near cheating on him and only used him for her own personal gain. And this would tie into whenever she first met Lacy, because from the start it was clear that she didn't have any romantic feelings towards him. She was just collaborating with him to get more TikTok followers and to overall make more money. It was never because she actually loved him. And even though this was hard for Lacy himself to recognize, basically all his friends and viewers would recognize these patterns. They could very clearly see that Darla was not with Lacy because she actually really loved him.
Well, hey, look at him now. I mean, he proved you all wrong. He proved you wrong, Janke. I mean, now he's dating Darla. I mean, now they're dating, you know what I'm saying? So like, I know. Lacy proved you wrong.
She was only with him for her own personal gain, even after she cheated on him multiple times with her ex-boyfriend and also Lacy's own cameraman. He would still continue to go back to her at any chance he got, which simultaneously just added even more tension between Lacy and all of his friends, because they're constantly advising him not to go back to Darla. However, every single time that he does it, it just makes it seem like he doesn't trust them, and he's not even thinking to consider that they want the best for him.
Yo, now, Lacy, you're an L, man. Your friends saw it. Your friends saw that she cheated on you again, and yet you still want to go back to her, man. Nah, that's an L, Lacy, but W Ron for being a friend.
And not believe you could go back to a woman who tried to separate me and you, who lied about multiple things, who would send you paragraphs telling you to stop talking to me, I'm a liar, and then you go back. That's crazy, and the internet don't even know that, man. And you know she gonna go public and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Just hope, truthfully, from me to you, I'm just being honest, if you, God forbid you do go back. I know you're gonna say you're not, but I'm just saying you said that before. I don't know how close I could be with you because, bro, if you could do that to her, if she can get you to be close with her to the point where she says that shit, I can't really imagine if someone said that in your ear about me and then you take theirs, you know what I'm saying? And I will be honest though, the first day that happened, I was like, damn. Like, I was really heartbroken, I swear. I was like, damn, bro. He really took her word
This really does make me wonder what kind of tension's going on between Ron and Lacy even to this day. Because shortly after this entire confrontation happened, Lacy would go on to start dating Darla once again, proving that everything Ron said to him in this clip went in one ear and out the other. It seemed like regardless of what Ron said in this situation, Lacy had already made up his mind at that point. He was going to go back to Darla no matter what, regardless of how much it hurt any of his friends. However, over the past few days, things would continue to get even worse for Lacy, as numerous Twitter posts would begin going viral of one of Darla's ex-roommates talking about how terrible of a person she is, and the fact that whenever her and Lacy started talking again, she never actually liked Lacy.
Eventually, Lacy and Darla started talking again, and whenever he would fly down to Florida and he'd have to leave to go to his flight, the same day she would go back to Bryce's and, you know, with Bryce. And there was one time when we went on a double date and she came out of her room clutching her eye to the sink saying Lacy in her eye. And then that literal same night at like 1 a.m. she went to Bryce's that same night.
Yeah, that is enough to heal, bro. My days. My days. My days. Yo, gang. Guys, whatever you do, if you see Janke's video, or if you manage to see my video, I want you guys to tag Lacy everywhere. Tag him on ItsJanke, tag him on my video, tag him on one of us, bro, at least, or both of us. We need a lot of people to let Lacy look at this, because honestly now, Darla's an L. Darla's a big L, bro. She's really just using Lacy till this day, bro, till this day. But Lacy can't find it because he's a good guy. Lacy has a pure heart, bro. He thinks that she'll never do it again, bro. I feel bad.
Now, this section of the video is actually very believable, because we all know that Darla has quite the track record when it comes to cheating on streamers. First, she allegedly cheated on Clicks, and then she went and cheated on Lacy. Even though none of this is 100% proven, it would make a lot of sense considering what we already know about her. However, then, she would expose a phone call between Darla and Brecky Hill that was supposed to expose Darla's true feelings about Lacy.
Around this time, Brecky and Lacy were beefing, and I remember Darla begging me to call Brecky and kind of connect them on the phone. And Brecky immediately started throwing shots at Lacy, and Darla sat there and laughed.
Are you talking to him? We're just friends. Are you serious? No, wait, tell me if you are. Because the whole McKinley thing is fake, right? Like, I assume so. Yeah. Dude, he's an awful person. I think he's a terrible person. I think he only cares about himself and his streams, and like anyone else's like feelings or like all morals after that just comes second. He's very selfish.
I will agree with you.
I've always just hated him. Then yesterday, I see on...
Now, I do have to question...
Nah, that is crazy. That is crazy, bro. A woman is talking shit about your boyfriend and you're just saying, I agree. Nah. That's crazy. I probably think Lacy hasn't seen that video yet. But I'm telling you, tag him, bro. We need Lacy to see this video.
First of all, why in the world was she recording a FaceTime call? Like, no one actually does that unless they're recording it to try and get evidence against someone. And also, whenever Darla was replying to Brecky after she was saying that Lacy was a terrible person and all that stuff, for some reason, whoever edited that video completely spliced out what Darla was trying to say, trying to frame the entire situation as something that it's not, and if anything, create responses to the situation that Darla never even said.
Wait, so Darla never said I agree? So that was edited? No way. Show me. How is it edited? How? Wait, I'm sorry. How?
I assume so. Yeah. Dude, he's an awful person. I think he's a terrible person. I think he only cares about himself and his streams, and like anyone else's like feelings or like all morals after that just comes second. He's very selfish.
I will agree with you.
I've always just hated him. Then yesterday, I see...
How was it edited? I don't get it. Janke just said it's edited. What the...
If anything, create responses to the situation that Darla never even said. And due to that, I honestly have to defend Lacy and Darla in this particular situation, because it really does seem like this clout chasing is literally just taking all of this stuff out of context, most likely to get more people to follow her accounts. And
wait, so Darla never said that, and this woman was lying. She was editing the video to sound like, yo, yeah, this woman wants to ruin relationships. This woman wants to ruin relationships. Oh, we got you, eh? We got you.
subscribe to her OF because, well, of course she fucking has an OF.
Do not believe a fucking headline that you see on Twitter if they have a link in their bio that links them to a blue page where they sell themselves getting fucked. Do not believe any pages that have a gambling casino in their bio that they get paid to post those clips for. Either way, stop believing people who are just blatantly just trying to put lies on my name because it's literally just gets them clicks. It's literally just true. People will bring my name up into situations and mention my name and post about me just because it gets them more views than them doing whatever they're doing, just because my name's in it.
Now, it would be one thing if this girl in the video was actually giving some valid reasons why Darla was a terrible person. All she did was continue to say things that we already knew. Like, we already knew that Darla has cheated on Lacy in the past, and we also know that to some extent, Darla's trying to use Lacy to boost her career. However, the way that this girl was portraying information in the video was just by making completely baseless accusations with no proof that any of it actually happened. Like,
look, I'm sorry for pausing, but I'm gonna be honest now. 7 minutes in the video, alright? At first, I thought that Darla cheated again and she was using him for views and all that. But, after seeing 7 minutes, okay, like 8 minutes we can say of the video now, I don't know. We're talking about Darla in the past now. That's what I figured out. I think Darla's a changed woman now. Like, based on what I'm hearing, I think Darla changed. I think she actually loves Lacy for who he is. You know what I mean? I feel like Darla and Lacy could actually get married and they'll be happily married, you know? You know what I mean, yeah? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's, at first I was confused, but now I think Darla's a W. Back to Darla, she's a W. Here we go.
yeah, she did show a FaceTime call between Darla and Brecky, where it made it seem like Darla was kind of shitting on Lacy, but at the same time, the editor of that clip spliced it quite a bit to make it look like Darla was trying to say things that she might have not even meant. All of that on top of the fact that, like Lacy said, this girl literally has an OF, proves that she's most likely just using this situation to get clicks. And that's what another one of Darla's roommates would say about this girl in particular.
Basically, I moved in with Sierra and Darla right before her and Lacy started dating. The entire time I lived there, she talked so much shit about Darla. I think just because she didn't want us to be friends and vice versa. I know she probably said a lot of stuff to Darla about me. She literally told me she was planning on making a video exposing Darla because she didn't get anything out of living with her. She's only doing it for views. And I just want to point out too how fucking weird it is that she posted a video of herself recording a conversation that she was having with her. She did that kind of shit all the time. She would take, every time Lacy came over, she would take photos of them and her boyfriend would take photos of them without them knowing. I'm just going to put all the receipts at the end of this video so you guys can pause it and read through it if you want to. Initially, when I moved in with her, she pretty much just treated me like an assistant, and I put up with it because I'm already kind of a doormat anyway. But as time went on, basically her behavior just got worse and worse. Like, she is just a pathological liar. In my personal opinion, she's probably the worst person I've met in this industry so far.
In the end, if Lacy...
We're talking about the other girl who was talking shit about Darla, yeah? I hope so. I think we're talking about that.
He's happy with his relationship with Darla, then who are we to, you know, be pressed that he's continuing to date her?
Yeah,
however,
exactly.
I feel like it also is valid to feel bad for Lacy's friends, especially people like Stable Ronaldo who literally want the best for Lacy. They're trying to get him away from a girl like Darla who they see as someone that's just not good for him at all, and someone that's trying to use him, but he continues to go back over and over, even when this girl is trying to tear him away from his good friends. Anyways though, let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comments down below. I saw this specific clip of this girl trying to expose Lacy and Darla just a couple days ago, and it made me remember all of these major situations between Stable Ronaldo and Lacy that happened a little while back. So I decided to do an entire recap video since I did think it was a pretty interesting situation. Spotify shout out of the day goes to Katia. Thank you so much for the support on Spotify. I really appreciate it. And YouTube shout out of the day goes to Might Be Hunter. Thank
W for both of them, and W, ItsJanke for doing the video. W for both. Yeah, who we are to tell Lacy what to do. At the end of the day, Lacy, if you'll ever watch this in your life, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your success. I'm happy with your relationship. I hope it keeps going, and I really hope you actually grow even more than this. Even though you're a grown creator, you're a big creator, I hope you grow even bigger. All right. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy that video. Without further ado, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss another upload. Without further ado, hope you guys have a blessing day. See you guys on the next one. Peace.